Returning to our catalog of 5 overarching successes, our 4th success isn't far from our 3rd, and that success is that we've positioned ourselves to prevail on several proposals that we've been advancing over the last few years. Legislative victories don't always go to the swift, but to the determined. There are several issues where our persistence will pay off. We took our first hard look at primary elections in 2007. After we helped defeat the Republican Party's legislative effort to close the primary to independents, the party sued the state in federal court. The judge is slated to issue his decision soon. If, as most expect, the judge strikes down Idaho's open primary statute, then the legislature will need to act. The common interest is ready. Our proposal for a modified open primary, in which members of parties can vote in their party's primary and independents can vote in the primary of their choice, made it out of the Senate committee in 2008 and probably has the best chance of any proposal for passing in the future. There are other issues in which we're well positioned to prevail. Last year we worked hard, but without success, to raise the beer and wine tax in order to provide dedicated funding for substance abuse treatment. Our members were convinced by the evidence that shows that treatment is a far wiser and more cost-effective way to deal with the problem of substance abuse than building new prisons. It was a bruising battle. Our efforts to fund substance abuse treatment generated more attention than perhaps any other effort we've made. Steve Ahrens, the former lobbyist for the Idaho Association of Commerce and Industry, wrote an editorial saying that the beer and wine industry's efforts to oppose our bill marked a new watershed in Idaho lobbying history, because it marked the first time there had been a sophisticated and integrated use of websites, social networking sites, and radio ads. Although we lost the battle when we lost the committee vote, I think we'll win the war. 5 members of the committee who voted against our bill said that they had been convinced that we would need to raise the beer and wine tax soon. 4 of those 5 votes would give us a majority in the House committee. If we can get the bill out of committee, I think we can prevail on the floor of the House and in the Senate. Last session, we also advanced a proposal to tie increases in fuel taxes and registration fees for road funding to a cost allocation study so that heavy truck owners will pay their fair share. We didn't prevail last year, but largely as a result of our work on the issue, a governor's task force is now overseeing a new full-fledged cost allocation study that will be completed before significant new road funding proposals are brought forward. Conversations that I've had with lawmakers suggest that if we remain vigilant, we will win on this issue. A 5th overarching achievement is that we've developed an outstanding reputation. Our members are committed. Our policy briefs are sound and fair-minded. Our influence in the legislative process is already felt and is growing stronger. Across the political spectrum, we get rave reviews from legislators and others involved in the policymaking process. We get an extraordinary amount of positive press coverage. Dozens of newspaper articles, editorials, and television news pieces have appeared that favorably comment on our work. For several years now, the Associated Press has invited us to participate in their annual legislative preview by sharing the results of our own members' poll on legislative priorities. At the conclusion of the 2007 session, the Idaho Statesman ranked us number 2 on their list of movers and shakers in the Idaho legislature. At the conclusion of this last session, I was invited to participate in Idaho Public Television's special wrap-up session of Idaho Reports. It's an impressive list of achievements. I think that taken together, these achievements demonstrate that we've discovered a model that works. It's a model that should be taken far beyond Idaho. In 2026, 17 years from now, our country will celebrate its 250th anniversary. I have a bold vision for what the common interest can be by that time. In the next video, I'll explain how we've come as far as we have, and the 3rd video will describe our vision for the future and explore the steps we can take together to get there. Thank you.